So apparently, no one likes Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, if you look at the comment sections of the game of the direct, 99.99% of people were happy with the direct. There was like a few people who were unhappy. Mostly the where's the King K. Rool? Why isn't the villain King K. Rool? Where are the Kremlins people? Okay, those people. But now we have these people. This game doesn't seem like Donkey Kong. I don't like Donkey Kong's new look. It looks like the same has been designed for executions, but not for content. There was just too many executions going. There's tons of. I saw the trailer. Did we see two different directs? I saw that there was tons of things to do in the game. Tons of things to do in the game. As well, I couldn't keep a track of all. You have RPG Ride Sick going on. You have Breath of the Wild open world type stuff. Pauline reminds me of Midna. I don't like it. I hate the vocals. I don't like the voice act. It's funny. These people were the same people like, where are the voice acting Nintendo games? Where are the voice? And once you guys get what you wanted, you guys throw fucking tantrums over it. I just don't understand these people. Nintendo is really giving you what you want, a new 3D Donkey Kong game inspired by Mario Odyssey. That's what this game is inspired by. Okay, it's not inspired by Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Game. It's inspired by Mario Odyssey. A lot of people are even saying that most likely the Odyssey team who made Mario Odyssey was the ones who made this game. Okay, as well. Okay, the Odyssey team was the ones behind this game, most likely. It seems that the game started the idea of digging through the crowd in 3D and morphed into this convoluted mess. I play games for the content, not for gameplay. What this means, like Ninja Gaiden 3, is not just a mechanic and theme, but does it make sense? And its real story, why am I on this mountain? The game tells you why. With Super Mario Bros. Its clever expansion of the world's concept, a giant world is. Just be quiet, okay? This is just absolutely ridiculous. I don't really like how the Tales developers in this game today. They call it random gameplay elements and everything else in EQs tied in it. I call this swap. This game is not for me. I so many think this is great, but I didn't like. Of course. That's why. That's why you don't like this. You don't like Mario Odyssey either. You only commit a sin by saying that, okay? Mario Odyssey is like one of the greatest Mario games ever made. I know this guy has nostalgia goggles, most likely, for like the old era Nintendo, but Mario Odyssey, and 99% of people 90% of people who played Mario Odyssey liked it. The average user score, I think, was like 9.0 out of 10. And so, it's not for me. I want the forced multiplayer elements. There will be no single player games in the Switch 2. Watch out for it. The Switch 2 Zelda will have multiplayer mechanics. You hear me, bolted? The game is a single player game. I'm sorry to tell you this, but the game is a single player game. You play as really just Donkey Kong, and that's it. Okay, what mode? Forced mode. There's no forced multiplayer elements. You can play a game solo if you really want to, as well. Here, Nintendo is very pushing the player networking strategy. I hate it because I'm a solo gamer. Well, guess what? The game isn't multiplayer. It's a single player game if you really want to make it single player. Nintendo's not forcing you to make friends. Okay, this is just absolutely ridiculous. No surprise. This is from 4chan, obviously. Goodbye.